Hello guys and welcome back to Angie's Table, and today we're going to be making Korean bar food. So it's something that I would put on the menu if I were to open up a Korean bar. We're going to be making taquitos, but it's going to be Koreanized, so we're going to add some chicken, kimchi, and cheese in there, and it's going to taste amazing. And also we're going to be making cornjeon, which is kind of already something that is popular in Korea, and Jordan highly requested this video, so let's go and check out the ingredients. We are gonna start off by making the taquitos first. So when I was in school in St. Louis, there's a place called Quick Trip and they sold taquitos and it was just so good. I honestly think they put crack in it because it was so good.
I think you should tell them what Quick Trip is.
Oh, I'm sorry. Quick Trip is a gas station and they sold taquitos there. And it was Grace's favorite drunk night food craving thing. She would always get the hot dogs and the taquitos there. I really like their jalapeno cheese taquitos, so if we can recreate that, I think that'd be really cool too. But today we're gonna stick to this Korean fusion one that I think would be a really good pairing food with beer or soju or something, you know, whatever that Korean bars would have. So we will lay down our tortilla, and then to this we're gonna add some chicken. Like that. We'll add some cheese. Okay, this I'm gonna do with my hands.
What kind of cheese?
I am using Chihuahua, but you guys can use any cheese. I really like Chihuahua cheese. It's so good. If you guys have never tried it, please do. It kind of tastes like mozzarella, but it's not. It has like a more savory taste to it. It's amazing. Let's make sure this kimchi is super well cut. Put some kimchi up on there. Okay, and roll it up. I don't want my hands to get dirty. These are gonna be fat taquitos. And we'll continue. So am I the only one who thinks that Korean food and Mexican food really work well together? Because I don't know, I feel like a lot of their fusion foods just taste really good. And I don't know what it is, but I just think it works so well.
What are some of your favorite Korean Mexican places?
I think when I was in St. Louis, I really liked Del Sol. And when we are here...
No, Del Sol is...
Oh, whoops. Okay, so when we were in St. Louis, I liked Sol Taco. And when we are here, I really like Del Sol. So Del Sol's really good, but there's just something about Mexican and Korean that is just works so well together. So now let's get our pan ready and let's get frying this. I need a lot of oil for this. Now we'll go ahead and lay these tortillas. Make sure you put the part where there's like the flap of that tortilla down first so that you kind of sear it close, shut. Make sure to keep switching it around. When these are done, let's place this on a plate. So now that this has cooled, we're going to cut this in half. So tempted to try because it just smells amazing. But first, let's get making our corn pancakes and then go on to our eating session. Let's start off by adding our cornstarch and our pancake powder.
The Korean one.
So if you guys don't have that Korean pancake powder, then feel free to use regular flour and water. And a little sprinkle of salt. Give this a mix. The cornstarch is making it like really stick. And let's add in the corn. Give this a mix, and we're gonna need another pan. So let's add another good amount of oil to this. This just looks like so good already.
Yeah.
So corn cheese, if you guys haven't checked out our corn cheese and kimchi fried rice video, do that because it was so good. I think this is kind of like a variation from corn cheese where it's more crispy, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Without like the sugariness or the creaminess of the mayo, it's just super focused on the corn and the texture of it. After a minute or two, I'm gonna flip it to the other side.
Kind of sounds like popcorn.
Popcorn? So now let's go ahead and start our eating process. And this beer is Terra beer, and it's like that new hot thing in Korea. Like everyone's drinking this beer. I actually tried it and I really liked it. It kind of to me tasted like a Heineken. It like started off as a Heineken but doesn't end with like that bitter taste of Heineken.
Kind of ends like a Miller Lite.
Yeah. So, cheers out! This is what it looks like, guys.
Refreshing.
So good. Okay, so what should I start off with, Grace?
Start off with this.
Okay. Let us eat this. Let me show you guys what it looks like close up inside. My God! Eat it. Wow. I think if we made a dipping sauce for this, it'd be good too.
Oh yeah.
If they had this at a bar, I'd be super, super impressed, and it would probably be one of the things I order if I go often. Or whenever I go. I would probably order that. It's so good. It's very simple. Do you feel like we needed to add anything or like take anything out?
I think it's personal preference, but I really like kimchi.
Oh.
I would have more kimchi.
Oh, more kimchi?
But I think if we had a dipping sauce for it, like a Southwest dipping sauce, it would be really good.
It's so good, right?
I think I'll be impressed at a bar if they did have that. And it's simple.
I feel like this is also a really good snack if you guys have kids and want to feed your kids something as an afternoon snack, or your husband or your friends if they're just over and you're like, I have tortilla, cheese, chicken, and kimchi. I mean, who doesn't have it, right? I'm just kidding. Yeah, just like whip something up while you guys are drinking so that you can eat something and I think it's a super good idea. I'm gonna try the corn chun.
That was really good.
I'll feed you. You don't have to grab it, it's a little oily. Yeah, you should just, Right? Here, can you have some beer with it? It's just a lot of natural corn flavor and it's just so, I love it.
It's so good with the beer.
Right?
Wait, you know what it is? It tastes like there's cheese in there, but there's no cheese.
Yeah. I like foods where you're not like influenced by other flavors, but it's just the ingredient itself. Like I love foods like that. Like I'll go to, there was like this one sandwich. No, it was like a fancier restaurant and my friends and I would go there for lunch and it was the simplest thing. It was like bread and like tomato and like some, I don't know what kind of like, maybe like, I don't know, mint or whatever, some kind of herb and balsamic vinegar. And I was like, this is the best thing I've ever tasted. And everyone was like,
It's just tomato and bread.
but like the tomatoes itself were so good and it was a highlight of the dish. I love it. In Korean, you would say like gosoe.
I don't think there's a term in English to translate it into.
It's like earthy.
It's not necessarily earthy.
It's like sesame oil is gosoe.
Yeah.
I don't know if that like helps you guys imagine what that would mean.
It's not like it tastes like sesame oil, but it's as smooth as sesame oil.
It's like so plain but so good. Like that's my favorite thing, plain but good. Like seriously, that's all it takes for me. Oh my god. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and try these foods out and it's just gonna make your day. So we'll see you guys on our next video.